against gets us more draft picks. What are we aiming for? Well, the international heavy draft is going to be spectacular. You know what? We've been on top. I'll try to take that. We don't have the picks to do it. Exactly. You know the deck is stacked, but...
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Rockets have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Timberwolves. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
We have arrived at Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals, and we're set to bring you all the action right here on 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here are the starters for Houston. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Mendoza in at shooting guard. And for Minnesota, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Here we go. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Pass to Randall. Picked by Gobert. To the paint. Şengün with a steal. Mendoza. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Dante DiVincenzo. Houston shooting their first free throws of this game. And he drops it first. Hits both from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. Thompson pulls it in.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Randall. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
To the inside. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels, a screen on Thompson. Back to Daniels. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Houston. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
Now here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
And here's Durant. Pass to Mendoza. The 3 is up. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Edwards. From 13, gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, in that mid-range area, Edwards is money. The defense must guard him better than this.
Pass to Mendoza. On the wing, Durant. Here's Mendoza. Guarded by Edwards. Mendoza misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Outside McDaniels. Down low. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Mendoza misses. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Amen Thompson, 4th. And, of course, Kevin Durant.
And those 2 guys have been dynamic in the postseason, providing a lot of playmaking.
The 3 is up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Durant. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Mendoza. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Impressive dime from KD. Look at his assist numbers over his career, and they are elite for his position.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much Coach trusts him to not get that third.
And Minnesota making a change here. Conley's checked in. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Conley against Şengün. And he banks in the layup.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Conley against Thompson. Mendoza. And another miss by Houston.
Under heavy duress, that's a low percentage shot. Gotta find something better than that.
Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Conley with the ball. Durant covering. Randall against Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Randall can't hit. Houston has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Randall draws the double. Outside McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Mendoza. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Textbook pass to exploit the fast break. Gets it out ahead for the easy bucket.
Minnesota again missing.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Thompson's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Randall. And here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Thompson passes to Mendoza. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Back over to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Mendoza. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Mendoza's got 15 points.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Back to Daniels. And here's Randall. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Mendoza. He's got 15. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Inside. And stolen by Gobert. Here's the break. And he jams it home with authority.
Man, that was a nice pick by Gobert to ignite the break. That's where his length is a factor.
To the inside. Pass to Mendoza. Smith with a screen on Edwards. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. And then for Houston, Eason comes in for Smith. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Outside Edwards. Pass to Conley. Randall outside. Eason with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And stolen by Edwards. Randall finds Clark. Back to Randall. Outside Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall can't hit.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
When you even sense a break, always a good idea to get it to your man up court.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Randall. Six to shoot. Eason pulls it in. Houston has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. That gives them the lead. Mendoza's got 19 points.
And this offense, they rely on VanVleet to move the ball and find teammates.
Randall outside. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Mendoza. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Houston shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Highland in for Anthony Edwards. Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. Finney Smith comes in for Durant. Now here's Conley. Pass to Highland. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already and some frustration
Shooting their first free throw of the night here. That one drops. He ties it up.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Bones Highland out there with Edwards. And it's Shannon in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. VanVleet against Highland. Here's Shannon. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's VanVleet. Sengun passes to Mendoza. Sengun against Reed. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota to the middle. Pass to Shannon. Here's Edwards. Here's Shannon, guarded by Durant. To the wing, right side. His first shot attempt. Highland misses. The Rockets have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Up top, Şengün. Here's Mendoza, guarded by Edwards. Mendoza misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Highland. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Edwards. Outside, Highland. Randall inside. Defended by Easton. Minnesota again missing.
Nice reaction defensively. Determined to make that a difficult shot. Even though he's undersized, he's making an impact on the glass. Looking fearless right now.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Reed. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. And a change for the Rockets. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Thompson. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Mendoza. To stop the drought. Out to Thompson. Şengün, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Thompson. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. And there's the screen. Looking to get back on track. And Edwards slams it in. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Durant, pass to Mendoza. Back to Durant. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Shannon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside. Looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight. Going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. Pass to Mendoza. Can they get it? Drains the triple. Mendoza's got 25 points.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Now Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Rockets trail by 3. Mendoza gets the bucket. He's got 27.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. And Gobert flushes it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Randall, and Jaden McDaniels subbed in for Shannon. And a change for the Rockets. Adams is checked in. Pass to Mendoza. Now here's Smith. Reed defending. Here's Mendoza. And the layup is good off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
And that's how you lead a team. literally.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Boomer in their last game against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He dropped 69 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's McDaniels. Rockets with a rebound. Here's Mendoza driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. DiVincenzo against Thompson. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Pass to Mendoza. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The ball's knocked loose. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. To the middle. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Edwards. Pass to Mendoza. Adams a screen. Mendoza, pass to Adams. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Mendoza. Lets the 3 fly. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight. 2 for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Edwards. Eason pulls it in.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Minnesota has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. Edwards looking it over. Outside McDaniels. Reed sets a screen. 5 on the clock. They get the rebound. Out to DiVincenzo. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The T-Wolves on top, up 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry right now.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves, they know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog. I'm talking about this underdog. EJ, check this out. No easy wins here in the postseason. They need to stay on their A game.
And the most important games are often the toughest games to close out. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
That we will. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. Houston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Then there's Kevin Durant, then it's Thompson, and it's Mendoza in at the 2. Minnesota in the lead. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Here's Durant. Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
2 points. That one goes. And that's 10 points for Anthony Edwards.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Mendoza gets the bucket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Now here's Randall. 16 points for him. Edwards can't hit. Here's Smith. And it's all tied up.
It looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
DiVincenzo with it. Defended by Thompson. Pass to Edwards. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McDaniels with a steal. Randall finds Edwards. Randall a screen on Durant. And here's Edwards outside. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. For Houston, they've gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And they take the lead. Mendoza's got 40 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Smith against Randall. DiVincenzo on the wing. Outside Edwards. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Thompson. DiVincenzo with a steal. Inside. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. To the inside. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. Edwards has got 8 here in this quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
To the paint. Tipped. McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. 3-pointer. Oh, they get a hand on it. The Rockets trail. Down low. Here's Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in. Şengün's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
DiVincenzo finds Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert. To the middle. Rudy, a monster inside.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Inside, Mendoza. Oh, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Houston shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Now here's DiVincenzo. Randall is screen on Thompson. DiVincenzo against Thompson. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam! Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Durant. KD won't be stopped.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Outside McDaniels. Gobert inside, working on Şengün. Shot clock at 2. Edwards can't hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
To the inside. Here's Mendoza. Pass to Şengün. Soft touch off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 3.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
To the paint. Right side, Edwards. From the high post. Offensive board. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Gobert against Şengün. Here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
To the middle. Randall with a steal. Unloads. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Donte DiVincenzo. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Mike Conley's checked in for McDaniels. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Timberwolves trail by 5. Randall outside. Back to Conley. Edwards against Durant. Gobert with a screen on Durant. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy shot.
Van Vliet pass to Mendoza. Here's Durant. They double team Durant. Here's Eason. Houston with another miss. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Conley. Now Gobert. Outside Edwards for the tie. Edwards hits from beyond the arc.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found this shot in the first half.
And Donte DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
And Minnesota making a change here. Clark's checked in. Eason a screen on Edwards. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Alperen Şengün is second.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid comes in for Gobert, and it's Ingles in for Randall. And a change for the Rockets. Steven Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Minnesota?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Conley passes to Reid. Now here's Edwards. Left side Reid, and he lobs it up. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Here's Mendoza, guarded by Edwards. 3-pointer, Van Vliet nails it from 3. And it's a 3-point Houston lead.
You could see it before the ball even got to him. Van Vliet was locked and loaded, ready for that thing to fly.
Conley passes to Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards got 22.
His second triple of the half. Well, look, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Mendoza. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him. Highland, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Outside Conley. Clark outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he makes the first. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Mendoza. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Mendoza's got 49 in the game.
How about the level of activity this team just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's Reed, top of the key. They get it back, right side Highland. Let's go with a 3. Count it from distance.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Now Van Vliet. Pass to Mendoza. Jacks up a 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
And here's Conley. Outside Reed for the lead. Here's Highland. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Down low. Here's Mendoza. And good! There's another! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Conley with the ball. He's got 5. Pass to Reed. Back to Highland. From downtown. Connects from downtown. Highland's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Mendoza. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Clark, the pass to Conley. And here's Reed. And here's Clark for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's done.
Making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And the Rockets making a change here. The Rockets lead by 4. In it forward, it'll be Edwards and Randall. Bones Highland out there with Mike Conley. And it's Reed in at the center position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Edwards, the pass to Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Six on the shot clock. Oh, denied by Durant.
The verticality that KD possesses, it helps him erase that shot at the rim.
And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. The Rockets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Van Vliet outside. Mendoza pass to Eason. Houston working the ball around. And down it goes. 2 points. Mendoza's got 54 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Reed to screen on Durant. Looking to get it going. Edwards. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close...
The previous play is under the
challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're at it...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Eason pass to Mendoza. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
From outside the arc. Minnesota again missing.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Timberwolves trail by 10. Randall, pass to Edwards. To end the drought. The shot, no good. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Good. He hits again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. And then for Houston, Smith comes in for Eason. And it's Amin Thompson in for Van Vliet. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. For 3, Randall. He buries it from 3. Randall's got 19 points.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Mendoza, guarded by Edwards. Mendoza misses. Timberwolves trail by 9. Randall finds DiVincenzo. No good on the 3.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Durant. Here's Şengün. Here's Mendoza. There's the triple. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Şengün against Randall. Now here's DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Shoots over Durant. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Mendoza. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. Edwards for three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. The pull-up. Doesn't go for him. Randall deciding where to go with it. Outside McDaniels. The putback. It's good on the putback. Gobert's got 20.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
Durant against McDaniels. Mendoza pass to Thompson. Mendoza misses. Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Gobert inside. Defended by Şengün. Gobert, no good.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Oh, wow! Okay, I didn't see that coming.
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Outside DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Now here's Edwards. McDaniels outside. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Gobert. Oh, off target from downtown. Houston leading by 11. Here's Mendoza. Şengün, the screen. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Yeah, setting a solid pick and then getting himself open. Şengün playing really well in that part.
Takes a step back. Here's Gobert. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Thompson outside. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam!
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 13. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 17-7 run.
And with time running down here in Game 4, we've got to give credit to what a terrific performance it's been for the Rockets.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And this evens up the series at 2 games apiece. They came in and did what they had to do. Now locations will change again.
And this puts them in a great position. Going forward, they just need to stick to what they do best.
And what a huge performance it was for Boomer.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Minnesota shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Edwards fires! Durant with the rebound.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Again! What an avalanche!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McDaniels. It's good from beyond the arc. Now Thompson. He got it again! Sensational!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. A huge victory for them, knotting this series in 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.